Amazing. She's a supermodel. No. Yeah, so yeah, no worries guys. She has it all under control. Our posts aren't always going to be like that. We're going to have a different name, different account, and she's going to make it good, right?
It'll be very cute and pretty.
Exactly, as she promises. So yeah. So don't worry guys. We're not a lost cause here. It's like we have people genuinely wanting to help us, and that's what I love about Kendra here. Woo! So how was the Palm Springs trip?
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah.
I just got back from Palm Springs.
There was 40 girls.
Yep.
Yeah, if you girls want to be part of this cool exclusive group, Kendra, she knows she has to connect. And yeah, she's gonna get you into that group, so.
Yay.
Customized plan, you need this customized game, and you need intuition. You're taking away the sixth sense. There is a sixth sense out there. It's not just the five senses, you know, the physical body, sight, hearing, and all that. There is intuition involved that requires like proximity, so we can read your energy levels, read her energy levels, and we can kind of, you know, better target the situation and give you a battle plan specifically made for you. So yeah, if you like this presentation, go ahead, you know, send me a DM, leave your phone number, and we're going to guide you step by step. We're going to hold your hands, and you know, you're going to be the AK-47, baby. You're going to make a killing, approach King 47, and yeah, you're going to kill it out there. Stay positive, and you know, like I said, work on yourself. Go to the gym. Always be closing. Always approach. Build your confidence. You know, build your hobbies. Women are like butterflies, right? If you build a garden, they're gonna come to you. You should not be chasing women. You should be working. You should be making $1 million per year, and then that's gonna draw the flies into your garden. So build the garden, build your mansion, get your Lambo, and that's gonna work on your game. So if you have any questions, you know, I can give you guys like a 15-minute discovery call. Just hit me up, kind of tell you where you're at, how I can help you. And yeah, last question, if I can give you half of all this promise I'm delivering you got to think to yourself, how much money am I spending each year? You know, maybe I should give up video games, watching movies. Maybe I should give up some other things like OnlyFans and porn, and instead invest all that money in yourself. Why the fuck are you buying an Xbox? Why the fuck are you buying all this technology? Like, these robots are not gonna give you sex. Like, what the fuck are you doing wasting your money on this shit? You need to fucking work on yourself, go to the gym, work out, buy better clothes, buy a better watch, buy a better car. That's what's gonna get you the girls, right? Not technology, not this video games, and yeah. So hit me up, AK-47.
We're here at the lovely Sylmar. And yeah, heading over to this coffee place. This espresso bar. But yeah, they have some dresses. Pretty nice part of town. Espresso bar. Looks like they have all those. So yeah, I really like the vibes. The VIP section. This is pretty good. Here with yeah, this is number 24, Goddess 24. Yeah. Yeah, so we had an awesome time at the Nice Guy, and yeah, what did you think of your first experience?
It was cute. I've never been there before.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of exciting plans, and yeah, we're thinking about, she is gonna, I know I post a lot of crazy things, so yeah, she's gonna be soon managing our social media. Ooh, look at her.
Back to my channel, my dragons. warriors of the boardroom. I am AK-47, Approach King 47, the Bruce Lee of the pickup game. Empty your mind, be formless like water, my friend. So, you see, you Chinese titans out there, the masters of the deal, the crushers of the market. Yet in the lounge shadows, that shy dragon curls up. Today, we unleash it, right? So, we are going to give you our secrets, like ancient Shaolin scrolls. Ever sealed a billion yuan merger and spot her a fierce Shanghai siren and silk? Heart pounds like a gong, but the tongue ties like the bad dim sum. That's the hook, brothers, that flake that forged my fire. So flashback last night, it's a Sunday, you know, the Hong Kong gays and the West Hollywood. I'm in that velvet lair, so I had a nice guy, but let's make it oriental. Red lantern slow, baijiu glowing, suited like a Ming emperor, Jim carved like a terracotta soldier, teeth gleaming brighter than the bund at the night. So God is 28, curves like the Yangtze, glow that commands empires. We're vibing, shared scrolls. We went out Saturday, went shopping in this ethical dynasty's second deep dive after a WeChat spark, more like an iMessage, right? But wow, Flakes. So the old flames backs she pains, right? Flakes harder than the bad IPO. So doesn't it get annoying? You get flaked, girls cancel on you. Like a competitor stealing your Silk Road. Game over? No. So we're gonna pivot back to Goddess 24. This is our visionary viper, values locking in like a jade puzzle, right? So out of the 100 approaches in the field, my dragons, you collect contacts like mergers. This is your list, right? Stats soar, you're gonna get about 2 to 3 numbers out of that 100. That's the real fire. You could spam 400 numbers and not get 0 as well. So this is a numbers game. You need to collect the numbers. You need to get away from the one-itis. It's not about one girl, it's about having many in your list, right? So it's silence louder than a silent auction. But on Scout Day, Scout Daily, Dragon style, all year in the recharge, you know, whether you're in a relationship, whether you have a girl, whether you're married, always be scouting. You always gotta get new girls, right? And that's how you build your lineup, right? So today here we are, we're in Sylmar in this bodevi Espresso Wine bar, and we're just kind of chilling, getting our mind together, changing environments, and you know, it's a lovely place here, right? So it pours smoother than the age, Mattel, personal timing like a tailored shoot. No 9 p.m. curfew chaos. We can drop $20,000 feeling like an emperor, not a beggar, right? So this change of scenery, we're here, you know, places like Nice Guy, places like, Delilah and all that. It's actually meant for the nightclub. So the issue, we'll go with the review later, but long story short, yeah. I should have known about the Nice Guy and Delilah, because I had messed up and had my birthday party at restaurants where we were forced to leave at 9 or 10 p.m. when we should have extended it for the nightclub, right? So when you have this change of scenery, you're like Superman, you know, you're one bold approach from doubling the harem, your list, your legacy, your little dragon. So heads up. Or hands up to you guys. Who here let a boardroom win fade to a lounge loss, right? So which one of you guys, you ever had that? So yeah, that's the red ocean swimming with beta sharks, right? Time to blue water supremacy, Chinese style. So from the peddling prod up your wallet to leading the movement, our dragon tribe. Let me bridge my Santa, Bruce Lee way, right? So now the Epiphany Bridge, my nunchuck narrative. Straight from the subconscious dojo. Be like water, gentlemen. Adapt or drown. So, picture this. Young AK me, you know, Perch King, back alley bars in Kowloon, one-itis chaining me with false scrolls, Western charm wins, Chinese reserve loses. The desires? So, we stack the number, you build your harem list that multiplies like compound interest, because they're going to be bringing other girls too. So internal, that dragon with its whispers within me, am I the emperor or am I just another merchant, right? Be the emperor, right? So I tried old vehicles, endless, you know, swipes, Wall Street wannabe hustles, techno babble bombs, confusion thicker than fog in the Pearl River. Spill that too. How? Eyes roll like a bad feng shui. So enter the villain, the gaijin grind. Core markets twisted. Relationships are around, but saturated with beta apps and Hollywood fluff. Wealth, health, love, that's ours. Love subs like expat dating service. Red ocean of the Western wolves devouring our silk. So beautiful Chinese goddesses, persecuted for their porcelain fire, judged by foreigners, exploited in expat traps, echoing opium war scars where comfort crushed our supremacy. Promoters, models, right, trampled while we bow to the global gods. Me, Flakes, avalanche of the nice guy, bouncers colder than the Siberian winds. Servers sloppier than a knockoff rollers. Cappuccino, hurdles, no upgrades, dropping $20,000 like a fool's gold. Kinda like chasing Phoenix in a chicken coop. Jealousy draughts rusting my rotation, energy vamps leeching like colonial taxes. And yeah, just to clarify, the nice guy is good. The frustration I have is with the Capatina. I've been loyal 2-3 years, and we're spending $2,000, $1,000 for dinner, and they were rushing us to kind of get off. And it's not even like 10 p.m. And the nightclub doesn't start till 11. So places like, that doesn't require photography, like the Nice Guy, Delilah, they're both owned by H-Wood Group, and they really, it's meant for dating. It's very personal. There's not a lot of people, and they have a more supportive ecosystem, and you get into the guest list and stuff. But it's a quick call. I just gave them a call, and they're able to accommodate you. So I recommend that. So here's where the conflict explodes, right? Ghosted mid-booth. So again, to clarify, Nice Guy is good. The Cavatina Sunset, it needs a little bit more, if you want a more romantic vibe, it's like, I'm here searching for public restaurants. You want to go into a private restaurant and different venues and stuff, right? So you would just type in like celebrity spots in West Hollywood, and so we're going to review all the celebrity spots as well. So here we are, dragon gut kick in a lantern glow, hunted for a daring jade over jump bots. Law of large laughs last, more approaches dissociate, but now beta attachment one. Even with an empress, rule one, never sheath the claws, right? So, wow. The call crashes at the Espresso rooftop, sipping not to meet, scouting a promoter, goddess duo, silk pow, eyes like ancient scrolls, their cheap, union fury, shielding our women from foreign fans. Aha, strife, not patching apps, forge new vehicles, dragon union niche, right? So blue ocean with Chinese rites, our ancient wisdom, Bruce Lee's discipline, Confucius' command, turns approaches into empires. Physiques like shouting monks create dynasties, kind chi and sharp minds birth borders over beta basements. So we're here kind of building this model union, this promoter union, and we want to have this, in OT models, we're here, I'm sharing with you this kind of like divorce story that I had with my wife, and the reason I became a promoter is you get drinks, you get to see people. Healing should be from hanging out with women, and our agency does not like do this, but back then in Greece they had sacred temples of Aphrodite called sacred prostitution, and men would pay the temple to have sex with the goddess Aphrodite, which in turn the women kind of stood in place of Aphrodite. And this religious kind of movement is federally supported, right? So I'm not encouraging illegal acts, but government is paying $30,000 for drug addicts to rehab, only to get into more drugs, and they condition their mind into a low vibration mindset to be slaves. Hey, there's something wrong with you, and all that. So at OT models, even if you were drug or meth, we don't judge you and invalidate you and say something is wrong with you. Healing should only be through talking to beautiful women, and women with high sexual energy is actually healing. That becomes the energetic charge. And that's like the movement where protecting the laws of quantum physics, that what you believe internally is what reflects the external physical world. So always do what you love, listen to your intuition. We're protecting women's rights against a patriarch society that kind of focuses you on struggling, work, suffering. People only value you in the Western world if you suffered and sacrificed a lot instead of feeling good, which is actually what generates income, right? So in this movement we have, we're protecting the female rights, and we're protecting like a superior product, right? So it should be illegal to talk to counselors, therapists, psychologists, all these people that kind of box you in, but they're the ones that are paid for by corporations to westernize and medicate you and keep you dumb. And it never solves suicide, it never solves depression. You're going to be a lifelong slave to this agenda. So our goal is to kind of break that and have this freedom to live a free life. And so this is where the refusal grip, the fear of a prolific polarity, where the dragon ideas scorch the tame, but the sages summoned, right? So the grilled goddesses on their jade scars, viewpoint shattered my lonely, the trials, chi jumps at the silk rojas, testing the solo. So yeah, you guys out there, you want to be able to carve that warrior frame, you know, go to the gym 30 minutes, 4 times a week, go out 4 times a week, 2 hours each night, and that's the boot camp we're having on September 25 on Thursday. Clean your teeth, you know, get alignments, go to the dentist, you know. Teeth is very important, especially with your smile that draws a lot of women. How you dress, we have stylists available, but pretty much just type in your frame, you know, like, you know, what are some styles for a short Asian guy, and just kind of buy. You don't have to shop luxury. Like I said, all you gotta do is be neatly groomed, neatly dressed. That's it. This dating, it's all about, you want to sell your personality, which means you have to kind of be confident in your skin, but you also have to conform to kind of like what girls are looking for in spotting, right? So you want to have like, whenever you have like a modern twist, like you want it kind of artistic instead of like not being artistic. So like in a modern design, it's very simplified, there's no noise, right? And that's kind of like how you want to present yourself. So, you know, that alpha, so Ordeal owned that memory dojo, that alpha juggling 3 sirens, effortless, jealousy, submits, right? So stoke your dragon dreams, pardon those flake failures, soothe approaches fears with union, affirm supremacy and suspicions, hurl border of the beta barbarians, right? So let's wipe this dragon claw, right? So this is my offer. So whenever you're stacking numbers for your haremless, right? You know, this 4-step system for turning shy scans into a supreme scrolls that double your dragon den and claim the celestial throne. So the step 1, right? So the approach engine, right? Daily dragon hunt. You got to be finding these girls daily. Always be scouting daily, right? Even if you have a girlfriend, even if you have 10 girlfriends right now, every day, you know, you want to be the AK-47, approach king 47. Always be fucking approaching, always doing the approach. Because this is the skill set that you have to develop, that within 3 seconds of spotting a beautiful woman, you have to approach her. Because you want to train that mindset, because you're going to lose it. Like I lose it sometimes. It's the biggest fear you have. So every day we just practice 3 seconds, practice on fat chicks, practice on ugly chicks. Just need to practice that, then kind of upgrade it, right? So that's, you know, you need to do that, right? So step number 2, bridge to dragon polarity, your yin yang yarn. So villain guidance grasp on our glow, empire tech frameworks, right? So you want to build this relationship through comfort, and yeah, you want to be able to like just be comfortable with a girl. So once you attract a girl, you know, you're in the attraction phase, A phase, right? You're in the C phase, which means you take her out on dates, go out, bond with her. Here with Goddess 24, like for the last 6 months, we've just been going to the clubs, not really talking about anything deep. It's nothing, you know, it was fun. Then we had a conversation over the phone. It took 2 hours. And since then, it's like, oh, wow, we can actually have a deep conversation and share more of our values and kind of bond a little bit deeper. And yeah, so we're here. We have her on the comfort phase, right? And so this is like whenever you're like, even if she's seeing another guy. In fact, it's better if she has a side guy, a situationship, a boyfriend. It's a lot easier because you're only competing against one guy. And remember, her skill set of flirting and all that, it's low. She's not on the hunt anymore, meaning it's easier to keep her, right? And so every day you just gotta indoctrinate her into your beliefs and your values, get her to be attached to you and love you for who you are and care, because everyone is, humanity. A high value, remember, any chick, very hot chick, the hottest girl in the world, Miss Universe, can fall in love with a very low value guy that has no value to society, right? Girls are motherly creatures, emotional creatures, so they will unfortunately fall in love. So the hot girl actually blocks contact with a low value guy so that she doesn't get emotionally attached. She's not stuck up, she's not a bitch, she's not bad at all. From your perspective, it might look like she's very mean to you, but that's her shield to protect her emotions from you. So once you kind of penetrate her defenses and lower her guard by showing her high value, that's when you get the emotional attachment. So a girl will never spend time with you if you're low value, period. So you do that by externally positioning yourself into her life, and the moment she allows access to her time, it's also going to allow access to her body, her physical body, if you want to have sex with her. So that is kind of like the mating game, right? Each day, start off with 1 day a week, keep adding days and let her add the days, and then that develops into the relationship over 6 months. So again, this is a long-term game, 6 months. You can have a girl go out to the club, have sex with her in like 4 hours. That's good to go, but you're only going to have sex with her once. She's going to block your number, feel guilty. Her friends are going to tell her to block you, and that's it. That's your one shot with her. So why settle for like having sex with her when you can have sex with her every day, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day for 2, 3, 10 years, right? So that's the objective we have. So we need to fucking go for the long term and, work on kind of like long-term game, building your rotation, because if you're only dating a girl once a week, once every 2 weeks, you're gonna get bored. That's why you need to build your list, right? Always be scouting, always be landing dates, and that's how you do it, right? You win it through your inherent personality rather than kind of like looking at scripts and all that. So we deep dive. That's why it's important, this Thursday, the 25th, it's really good for me to analyze your game. We have all these girls giving you styling advice, all this advice to kind of get you, what to wear, what to do, what to say, and we can kind of analyze your personality and see how it fits into the Los Angeles market, and I can give you a better battle plan so that you can find your dream girl, your significant other. So this process right here, it's worth $5 million, and I'm going to give it to you for such a low price of $2,000, right, for this workshop that we have. And it's very important. Intuition is really key. Everything you've been doing, you've been researching online, you've been following books, it's not going to work because it's not built for you. Every person is different. So you need this custom. Yeah, so over here they actually they serve you guys the coffee, and they bring it to you. So it's a wine bar / coffee bar. Coffee is about $5. They do also give you a refill, so that's new to me. Service is pretty good, pretty nice. I did ask for sugar, they forgot. That's negative for that aspect, but I think this is a very good vibe, good energy. It does draw in really good crowds, like nurses and all that. It's not quite the Hollywood crowd we're doing, so women are okay. It's good.